Parsha of this week is the conclusion of the first book in the Torah, the first of the five, the book of Bereshit, the book of Genesis, which deals with the end of the life of Yaakov, so to speak, and how he passed away, and how his children, his descendants, settled in the land of Egypt, in Mitzrayim, and in turn that was, while at the beginning everything was good, at the same time that was the beginning of the exile for which later the Jewish people went out of exile, the Exodus, and where we celebrate Mitzrayim, the Pesach, and the rest is history. The name of the parsha is called Vaychi. Vaychi Yaakov, Yaakov lived. And at the same time, the parsha is dealing with his passing. So our sages are asking, how come? And further in the parsha, there is more details about it and about his passing, but the word that he passed away, that he died, doesn't exist in the parsha. It says that he retired, went back to his people. How come? So our sages say, because his children remained alive. Mazar o b'chaim afhu b'chaim. The way that his descendants, Zar'o, his zera, his seed, his descendants, his future is alive, then he is alive as well. A lot is being taught on it and explained, elaborated by our sages, but I will elaborate on one point. The beginning of the parsha, we're dealing with the blessings of Yaakov to his grandchildren and then to his children. And one of the blessings that he is giving to his grandchildren is Ephraim u'Menashe kir'uven v'Shim'on yihyuli, that my grandchildren Ephraim and Menashe should be as Reuven and as Shimon. And indeed, they became as Reuven and as Shimon, and they are counted as part of the tribes of Israel, part of the 12 tribes of Israel. There is a deeper meaning there. The deeper meaning is that while we all are worried and are complaining and don't know where the future will be, and will our children follow in our footsteps, will our grandchildren know even that they're Jewish and who their grandparents were and so on and so forth, the blessing, and not only a blessing, but the guidance of Yaakov is Ephraim or Menashe, where grandchildren should be exactly as Reuven and Shimon, without the generation gap, without fear, without losing anything from what we were brought up. There should be a continuation, and there will be a continuation. And that's Zar'o b'chaim. This means that his descendants, his seeds, his future are alive, then he is alive as well. Now, another point is, the word zera in Hebrew means a seed, and the word zera in Hebrew also means descendants. There is a common ground between both words. In order for there to be a descendants, there has to be a seed. In order for us to succeed in education of our grandchildren and of our future, we need to plant seeds. We need to plant the seed of not giving in to the land of Egypt, to the cultures where we are, but giving a proper Jewish, good, best education to our children, best experiences to our children and our future, our children and grandchildren, to our descendants. We need to plant seeds in order for them to be alive. Amen. Good Shabbos and success to all of us to remain alive through our children and grandchildren.